Hi, right now I want to talk to you about some of our illustrated classic books, our great story books. So first up I want to show you, I want to be an astronaut and I want to be a lion tamer. These are just fun books that talk about all the different things that kids can grow up to be. And then at the end it says, I can be any of these things when I grow up, but I don't need to decide just yet. I can just dream of having big adventures. Get some thinking about what they want to be. They're fun books. Next is one of our collections, our illustrated collections. All these books are going to come with little tabs or bookmarks. Aha. And they've got a little squishy cover on them. They come with several stories inside of them, and they are beautiful books. We have lots of these to choose from. Here is an Usborne Phonics Reader Collection, Ted and Friends. And it comes with a CD and also a bookmark, and it comes with all these different stories in it, so it's a great value. Beautiful illustrations, lots of fun. And then here's one of the individual ones. So we sell them collections like that and also individual. And they're just funny stories. The kids really enjoy reading them. And here is Animal Stories for Bedtime. So this is the collection of some fairy tales that have to do with animals. Great for nighttime. That's why it's called bedtime. This is a fun book. It's called A Year in My Life. So it asks them different questions. So it's journaling made easy and fun. So we have how to make your own comic and another one I'm blanking on at the moment, but those are fun books for the kids to do. This one is Do Nice, Be Kind, Spread Happy. And it says, in this book there are lots of acts of kindness that kids can do to spread a little joy with a side order of mischief and magic. So it gives you all these fun ideas to do, like tape some change up to a vending machine. It's great to get the kids thinking about other people besides themselves. This is one of my daughter's favorite book. It's Everyone Poops. I'm going to be reading it to my son as he potty trains too. So it goes through and it shows all the different droppings that animals have and talks about how if you eat, you poop. So at the end, all living things eat, so everyone poops. Great illustration there. Kids love that book. This one is the Usborne Illustrated Alphabet, and it comes in this sleeve here. It has a bookmark as well, and it goes through. It's a really beautiful book to read to your kids. Teach them the alphabet. All right, next is There's a Mouse About the House. You have this fun little mouse up here, and you put him by putting him in a slot. There's also one with a squirrel too. So you put him in up here, you turn the page, and there he is. And you follow the path, and he keeps going through the pages, through these little slots. And it's teaching the kids to read left to right without them even knowing it. So this is a fun book. How Big is a Million is this little penguin Pipkin. And there's also How Deep is the Sea. It's got kind of a little bit of squishy book. But it's beautiful illustrations, fun. It's hard for kids to grasp some things about how big things are, or how deep things are. So this one, he's trying to find all about how big is a million. So he asks these questions along the way, and it counts a little bit, like to 1, to 10, to 100. And then back here, it has this poster that is ginormous. When I showed it to my daughter the first time, I wish I had it on camera because she was just amazed and her face was just too precious. But on here is this giant poster of, you guessed it, 1 million stars. So it's a fun thing for them to actually see and be able to look at and know that, wow, that really is a big number. Here's one of our classic stories. It's Goldilocks and 3 Bears. We have a couple of these to choose from. Beautifully illustrated books. And here we have I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. We also have I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. And the cool thing about this artist is that she actually used mud to illustrate her books. So it's got these fun little rhythms to sing or to say to them. It's just a fun little story. Next, I want to show you our Shine a Light books. We have several of these to choose from, and they are so much fun. I bought this book for my kids for Christmas, and it was a lot of fun with them. It's great nighttime. Sorry if you can hear my kid crying out there. I guess he woke up from nap time. So what you do is you just take a flashlight and you shine it behind the page and an image will appear. It's like magic. The kids think these are so cool. And last, I have the book, close up there, Nibbles. This is one of our newer books, and it's my favorite book. It's about this little monster Nibbles and how he loves to eat books. And so it starts with him breaking out of his cage, and then he starts eating his way through all these things. But his favorite is books. One thing that's really unique about this is that it has books within the books. And so here it's Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and he starts eating his way through this story, and it changes it to include him. And once he climbs out of that, then he moves on to Little Red Riding Hood and also Jack and the Beanstalk. How fun is that? So you get several stories in one, and then at the end, you trap him back in here by closing that, and then, whoops, wouldn't you know it? He got out again. So I have this cute book and also the adorable plush to go with it. It has, it's made of corduroy and has these cute little felt, whatever those are called, antennas, but it's really cute. My son loves walking around with it. So those are some of my favorites. Thanks.